So you're looking for ways to conquer fear. Well, you're in the right place because in this video, I'm going to share with you 10 ways that you can conquer fear. Hey everybody, this is Sharon Koenig of FearlessPursuits.com and welcome to another episode of Fearless and PowerTube, where I create videos about mindset, subconscious, relationships, just about anything about winning at life. So let's get into it. So oftentimes we have so much fear that it prevents us from reaching our goals. It prevents us from achieving our dreams. So understand that fear is very natural, it's very normal, it's what keeps us safe. But the fact of the matter is that about 80% of what we fear doesn't even happen. So you need to understand that while some of your fear is founded, most of it's not. So we need to realize that fear is just a chemical reaction that happens in our body. So this understanding may be helpful somewhat, but understanding that oftentimes we don't know the difference between feeling excited and feeling scared. So when you start realizing that you have those butterflies in your stomach, you can say that you're scared, or a better way to address it would be to say, I'm excited. So maybe you're going into the office to ask for a raise, and you're feeling those butterflies in your stomach, and maybe you're getting cold feet. Well, tell yourself in that moment, I'm excited. I'm choosing to do this. I want to do this, and I'm excited. So what happens is you begin to have a different reaction inside of your body. So those are just a few things to get you to think about conquering your fear. But now let's get into 10 ways to help you conquer fear. So one of the first things that you should do to help you conquer fear is to think about the worst case scenario. So when we're thinking about going into the office to ask for a raise, what is the worst thing that they can say? No. Well, it doesn't mean that you don't have a place to live. It doesn't mean that you're out on the street. It just means they said no. But who knows? Maybe they'll say, no, not now, maybe later. So always think about the worst case scenario. We can actually write this down, and what this does is it helps our mind feel more calm. So number 2, what you can do to help conquer fear is to be open to fail. That's right. Realize that it's okay to fail. So just say, all right, I don't care if I don't get what I'm going for here. I don't care if they say no to me, if I don't get that date or whatever it is. It's okay. It's not meant to be, and maybe something better is coming your way in the future. So I think it's really important for you to embrace failure. It's something that will help us in the long run become better people. So number 3, what you want to do is you want to change your physiology. The way that you stand is so important to how you feel inside. We know that changing our physical state is so powerful. So if you are feeling a sense of fear, you want to make sure that you stand erect. You want to make sure that you feel very confident. So if you are hunched over at all and you're feeling sad, because that's what a depressed person looks like. They look down a lot. They have a low voice. They are speaking very soft. So what we want to do is we want to hold our chin up high, and we want to hold our shoulders back and have a very good posture. This is something that changes a chemical reaction inside of you that helps bring more confidence. So now that you've got a couple of things under your belt, we can move on. So a really great way to help you conquer your fear, if it's a really big fear, maybe you're getting ready to walk on stage. What you can do is meditate. Meditation is a tremendous tool to help people overcome fear. So you want to make sure that you take some time to meditate before this event, whatever it is that you are fearing. So meditation is a technique that you need to learn to practice, and it will help you conquer your fear. Now, another way that you can conquer your fear is to study a role model. What you want to do is you want to find someone who's actually achieving the dreams that you have inside. Someone who's achieving those same goals. You want to study them. You want to watch how they are. You want to see that there's some things that you could adopt for yourself. It's really important that you study them, not for just what you could adopt in your own life, but what it does is it keeps your mind in that same phase of success. You can see someone else succeeding at what it is that you want to succeed at, and it opens your mind. So you become immersed in that thing, whatever it is that you're trying to do. If you were trying to become a public speaker, you want to study that public speaker. You want to see yourself on stage. This is so important for you to watch their mannerisms and to learn from someone who is already achieving what it is you want. So now we touched on visualization. So visualization is so powerful. We know that the top echelon successful people and athletes are doing this on a daily basis. In fact, a lot of people who are very successful will visualize first thing in the morning when they're in an alpha state, and then the last thing at night before they go to bed. This is something that is so powerful, and so many people are not really taking full advantage of this. So whatever it is that you fear, you can visualize yourself, your future self, doing this successful thing that it is that you want to achieve. So you need to visualize your success. This is so powerful and yet so underused. So now we talked about writing your fears down. So you can actually make a list about the worst case scenario. You can actually write down every single fear. And this is really important for us so that we can actually address our fears. So number 8 on the list is actually practicing uncomfortable things. So if you are typically in a comfortable state all the time, and you don't stretch that comfort zone muscle, I recommend that you do different things that help you step out of your comfort zone. So you can walk up to total strangers and say hello. So anybody, even the cashier when you're checking out, people at the gym. So you want to talk to as many people as you can if that's something that you're fearful of. Maybe you're not a social butterfly and you'd like to build more confidence. So what you want to do is practice uncomfortable things that are out of the ordinary for you. So now building confidence is a whole separate technique in and of itself, but it's number 9 on the list here. So building confidence is actually something that is going to help you conquer your fear. You see, I have had so many things going on in my life over the years where I have had to conquer fear, which is why I began Fearless Pursuits. So it's something that I know a great deal about, and confidence is at the very base of conquering fear. Now, I created a video on creating confidence, and I will link that here in the description. Just click on Show More down below, and you'll be able to see that link, and you can watch that video. But what you want to do to help you conquer your fear is to build that confidence up so that you can do anything, and you can go after your dreams. So number 10 on the list, it is so important for you to surround yourself with a tremendous support system, people who believe in you. You don't want to be with people who are going to tear you down, who are always telling you that you can't do something. Well, no wonder you're feeling fear if you're around people that don't understand your goals, people that don't support your goals. So what you need to do is surround yourself with people who believe in you. And if you can't find those people, then what you want to do is you want to surround yourself with like-minded people, people that might be on the same journey as you. You know, meetup.com is a fantastic place for you to meet with people that are doing the same thing. If it's something like speaking on stage, public speaking, for example, then you can find yourself a Toastmasters. You're surrounding yourself with other people that want to do the very same thing that you want to do. So don't discount getting the support of others. Alright, so that's all I have for you in this video. I would like it very much if you would leave a comment below on what fear it is that you want to conquer. Alright, thanks so much for watching. This is Sharon Koenig and I am out.